Hello, OMG. Welcome back to my channel. So excited that you are here. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn, and I am coming at you with a new weekly video today. This is where it all began. OMG. It's been just over 2 years since I started decluttering my house. And this closet was the very first thing that I decluttered back in October of 2021. And it hasn't been touched since. So we're going to declutter it today because I know it could use some work. And every week this year I've been focusing on a decluttering project, and it feels so darn good. If you're new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new down in the comments section? I would love to welcome you to the channel and say hello back to you. And if you're already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back to another video. Definitely feel free to leave me a hello as well. I'd love to say hi to you. I figured most of this stuff in this basket was going to be full of kids' things, which it is, except for this wall cleaner was put there. So anyways, we're going to go through all of the stuff in here and figure out what my girls still will use or if they want anything from here. And most of it's probably going to get relocated into a different location other than the hall closet. One of the fun things with decluttering is when you find things that you didn't realize you had for a while and you play with them. Just like kids do with toys. So you're going to see that happening here.
Rock around it. And grandkids.
Hand me that whoopee cushion. Or is that a squishy?
It's a squishy, not a whoopee cushion. Okay, come here. You girls got to go through this stuff. Donna, look what I found. A snowman kit. It has a scarf.
I feel like a subscriber sent you that. Or maybe you bought it.
It has a, yes. So you can go build a snowman. Look, a hat.
The snow is like super like fluffy.
Yeah, so you can't build one today. Do you want to say hi to the people? Oh, look, he's got a pipe. So anyways, we'll keep that, don't you think?
That's where where's the needle for it? I can inflate my volleyball back up.
I don't know. We see all these little stuffed animals here. We need to figure out what you'd like. Hi, Clocky. Yeah, look at this. Back when you girls loved Miraculous.
Still do.
Still do? Okay. Oh, Donna, it's a poop emoji.
You like to eat it. Yeah. You cannot have it.
No, Clocky, you cannot have it. Bunch of little stuffed animals.
It's Grayson.
Grayson?
This was on our 21st birthday cake.
Oh! I think somebody might have made that.
Probably me.
Maybe.
It
Thomas.
does have a D on it.
Oh, yes. It certainly does. Okay, so we need to figure out what we want to keep and what we don't. Clocky, that is not for you.
I remember me and Viv stole this bag from Mackenzie because we wanted it.
You wanted the Barbie?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Viviana, come here and figure out what you'd like.
I don't want to be on video.
You don't have to be on video. Does that still fit?
I don't know. I don't know how they're supposed to fit. I think so.
Go, Phoebe. We found a yo-yo. I still got it. I still got, oh no! Dang it.
She just did it, don't worry.
Dang it. Okay, we don't want this.
No.
Phoebe.
Are you...
Do you want this?
Watch this.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see if I can remember.
Here we go. Can you remember?
What's that accent?
Ooh, oh, she hurt herself. You almost had it. Ooh. job, Dawn. Good job. You tangled it.
Okay.
Clocky, that's Donna's poop emoji. Clark got a new toy today.
Wait.
Clocky. Clocky. Clocky, are you supposed to have that? Clocky. Clocky, are you supposed to have that? That's how he got it, Donna. Poor Donna couldn't figure out how Clark got the poop emoji stuffed animal that she loves. We figured it out. Okay, so all of this stuff right here, I am donating. We don't want it. We're not going to use it. It doesn't fit the girls anymore. And this is all stuff that we are keeping, but I'm not going to be putting it back inside of this closet. If you saw my video last week, then you know I was talking about how I was getting sick, and I'm sure I probably sound very nasally because I am. I got a dang sinus infection. Doctor finally gave me some antibiotics. I think I started on Friday. So I am feeling much better. However, I don't sound better, but I do feel much better.
I take it you don't want this coat anymore. That probably doesn't even fit you anymore, that you just had to have.
Look at the drip.
No, jeez. The drip.
I feel like Mamie.
You feel like Mamie. Still has the tags on it, for heaven's sakes. That looks cute on you, Donna.
No.
Will you ever wear it?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's really soft though.
Yes, it's very nice. Donna, take it off. So we don't want
it.
it.
Tags on it?
Yes, you never wore it.
Where? Look at that.
I think I bought that coat for her like 2 years ago from Kohl's. It wasn't anything expensive, but she never ended up wearing it, and she just wanted it so bad. Children. Normally, when I'm doing decluttering, I do not pull like everything out of the space. Well, I kind of didn't do that here either. I did pull everything off the top shelf. I went through that, got rid of what I wanted to, and kept what I wanted to. Now I'm going through the coats, but I am going to leave the closet empty because it needs to be cleaned. It hasn't been cleaned in 2 years. Someone commented on my video a couple weeks ago about this closet, saying something like, I remember your first declutter. It all started with a closet. You just wanted to fit your vacuum cleaner inside of the closet instead of having it out, which is exactly what I accomplished at that time. But it's just funny, one little closet kind of ripple effect through my whole house, and I ended up decluttering my whole house. So we are back now where we started, and I'm so excited to get through this closet because I know there's a lot of things in here. It wasn't even usable the first time I decluttered it. It was so jam-packed. Who's been with me for that long? I would love to hear down in the comments. Do you recall? The floor is very dusty. I found a huge pile of, I almost forgot about this, but a huge pile of slime from Donna Jean was literally stuck on the floor. I had to chip away at it when I first decluttered this closet. It was so bad, I thought it was going to damage the floor in here, and it didn't, thank heavens. But, so anyways, if you're decluttering and it's overwhelming, I get it, because decluttering is overwhelming. Start with small sections. I promise it feels like it's going to take forever, but the time's going to pass anyways. Just do one drawer, do one shelf, do one closet, and all of those little things just add up to where, oh my gosh, now I've decluttered my whole entire house. Decluttering is never ending. You got to go back through just like I'm doing now. But anyways, it's totally worth it. It's life-changing. If you're struggling with clutter, just start. Just start. And it's just like any other muscle. The more you do it, the stronger you get. I literally can't believe what this closet looks like now. Wait until you see the after. And I'm just thinking of what it used to look like before. I mean, we did not even use this closet for years because it was so packed full of stuff. And now it's a fully functional closet for us. And it was pretty dusty and dirty in there because, like I said, it's been 2 years since the last time I decluttered it, and I haven't touched it. And I just went through and wiped down the walls, the baseboards, the shelves. Yeah, it got a lot of dirt on my rags, so we have a fully cleaned out closet now. I would love to hear what you are working on. Definitely feel free to share it down in the comments with me if you would like to share. I always love hearing what kind of projects you have going on or anything that you're working on or just how life is going for you. So I'm going to get the coats hung back up that we are keeping. I did get rid of, I think just 2 of them. And we'll just get the stuff put back in here that I wanted to put back in here. And I did pull something from the basement that I've actually been wanting to keep in here, but I didn't have room for it, and I created some room today. I did have a couple of table leaves in here, and one of them I was thinking was for our kitchen table. We got this kitchen table, I don't even know now. We've probably had it for 7 or 8 years. We actually got it. My mom got it. Her neighbor, they were moving. One of them had passed away, and my mom was really good friends with them, and the family asked if she wanted this table. They were just going to get rid of it, and we had the teeniest kitchen table in here, and so my mom asked me, do you want this table? It's a really nice table, and I was like, sure. It comes with a dang leaf, which I knew that, but I forgot. And as many, especially over the holidays, when we have family gatherings here, everybody wants to congregate in the kitchen. And I have never pulled this leaf out, and it could help fit like 3 more people around the table. So I wanted to make sure it was the leaf. I wanted to clean it all up. And funny enough, we put the leaf in. My husband kind of helped me with it because she had to, the table locks without the leaf in. We turned the table, and my husband's like, I really like it like that. Let's just leave it. So I'm going to try it for a little while. It is very big now. But even like when my grandkids come over and we're putting chairs up at the table to fit them for dinner, this is just going to be so handy. So as long as it's not going to get in the way of anything, I'm just going to leave it with the leaf in there. And if I find that it's just too big and getting in the way, the leaf comes out easily. I do have a leaf upstairs for my dining room table that I am going to put back here in the closet, so it is easy access if we ever want to put the leaf in the dining room table. 2 years ago, my goal was to be able to get our vacuum cleaner inside of the closet, and now I have a cordless vacuum cleaner now too, and I can fit both of them inside of the closet. And then I just have to go through this bag to see what was in here, and it looks like it's a bunch of like winter stuff, which is handy. And I found my dang favorite pair of gloves. I forgot where they were. So happy I found those. And I just recently got Viviana a new bowling bag. She wanted a bag that fit 2 balls since she's now on the varsity bowling team. But I still have her singular bowling bag. I'm not ready to get rid of it yet because if she continues bowling all through high school, which I think she will because she's been on the school bowling team since 6th grade, we might need another bag. So I'm just going to store this one away for right now, just to see. And because I didn't have room in this closet before, but now I do, I'm moving my little Bissell green machine. It's like, a little upholstery and small carpet stain job. I use that thing way more often than a big carpet cleaner. So I took it from the basement, and I'm going to move it right on top of the shelf. I was going to put that bag up there, which does have a couple of things in there. And then I decided, no, I wasn't going to put that bag up there. But you know what? I don't need that space for anything else. So I think I am going to put that bag back up there. But I have a couple more coats in this little bag that I'm adding to the donation pile. I'm going to get rid of these plastic hangers because I don't want to use them anyways. And then the rest of the stuff over here is all stuff that we are keeping. Just a majority of it is going to be relocated to spaces where they belong instead of in that closet, except for that bag. I am going to put that bag right back up here because, again, I don't need the space for anything else, so that's where it's going. Oh, and look at that. You got a rare Viviana sighting. All right, let's take a look at the before and after. So this is what this closet looked like when I started on it, wanting to declutter it and clear out things that didn't belong in here. And now, oh my gosh, it looks so good. So I can't even believe it. I cannot even believe it. So functional, exactly what I wanted it to be like, and super duper happy I got in here and decluttered it. All right, we're now going to move into the dining room and do a little decluttering in the dining room as well. But first, I still have stuff in here from the holidays, like all of these folding chairs from when we hosted Christmas and Christmas Eve. So I'm going to take these down into the basement and put them where they go. My husband and I's bowling bags are right here. That's where they're going to stay. I know a lot of people had said commented in videos past that they keep their bowling bag right in their trunk, and I don't know how y'all do that unless you just don't live in cold states, because when it gets down super cold like it does in Michigan, I can't even pick my dang ball up. It's way too cold. So we do not keep ours in the car during the winter. We do keep them in the house, so that way they stay warm. My husband actually left a bowling bag in the car during the winter one time, cracked it right down the middle. So anyways, I decided I was going to keep all these little decorative picks that were in that real centerpiece. Kind of regretting it now because a lot of them had glitter on it. So now I have glitter all over my table. Plus that centerpiece was real evergreen. So of course it's shedding all over. So I am going to vacuum this up. I'm like putting no pressure at all on the table because I didn't want to scratch my table. But I just felt like the vacuum was the easiest way to get all of this up. But even with the vacuum, you know how glitter is. It like multiplies. I'll probably be finding glitter now for months and months. But those picks were so pretty. I hated just to throw them away. We'll see. I'm just gonna put them with my Christmas stuff and see if I use them next year. We're going to move to the inside of my china cabinet soon to declutter that, because I haven't decluttered that since I first did it back in, well, it's been over 2 years ago. This room, oh my gosh, my dining room was so bad. I will leave the link down in the description box for my decluttering playlist. The dining room was not usable either because it was so jam-packed full. It became a total dumping ground area. So if you need any inspiration to declutter, go ahead and check out my decluttering playlist. I got my husband a pair of new bowling shoes for Christmas, and I thought that was just a box, but no, he put his old bowling shoes in there. And I'm just going to condense this plastic silverware so I can get rid of this big box. It's going to be overflowing in this little plastic one, but I don't care. I got to check with him and see if he wants his old bowling shoes. I don't know why he would want them, but I don't want to just get rid of them without asking him. All right, we're going to get to inside of here, and I am going to actually pull everything out and put it on the table. Again, normally I don't do that. I go section by section. However, I know I need to clean inside here, so if it's a circumstance of I know I need to clean an area, I will sometimes pull everything out. And I don't think that there's too much stuff in here, but of course, whenever you're decluttering, It is always kind of amazing, the stuff that you held in a space that you forgot that you even had. And when you put it all on a table, you're like, holy crap, how did this area fit that much stuff? But I knew there was going to be stuff in here that I was ready to part with, that I didn't want in here. So we're just going to get it done today. One thing I know for sure, I've got some dishes in here that my aunt had given me. She had a similar pattern, not the same, but a similar pattern to my dishes. And she got new dishes and had asked me if I wanted them, which I didn't. I told her that I didn't want them. But there were some pieces she had that I did want, like pieces I didn't have. She ended up just giving me the whole darn set. And they've just been sitting in here taking up space. So I'm just going to donate them today because I just can't see myself ever using them. And it doesn't make sense for me to keep something that I'm never going to use. So I got it all cleared out and I'm getting it all cleaned up and dust free. So this was everything that I pulled out of inside of that cabinet. Oh my goodness. So much stuff in here that doesn't belong in here or stuff that I don't want. So first I'm going for, I have some very antique old teacups that I'm definitely keeping. These are family. They're from my great aunt. And I use them in my decorating, really, and kind of swap them out here or there. But I have a couple of them already inside of this liquor cabinet. So I don't know why I had some in the liquor cabinet and why I had some in the china hutch. But I'm just going to move them all into the same space so I know exactly where all of them are. And while I was in this drawer, I've got these Scentsy wax melts that I've never used. They've been in here forever. I'm just going to donate those as well. I don't even have a wax burner. I think that's what they're called. So I don't know why I was holding on to them, but they're gone and now the teacups are all together. And I'm just going to tackle this table full of stuff by process of elimination, the easy stuff first. So I know I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these dishes. So I'm just going to box these all up so I can take them in for donation today. That way I'll get them out of the china hutch and they can go to somebody that needs them. And when I say today, I mean today. That is one thing I do with my decluttering, is when I find things that I need to donate, they have to get out of my house that same day or the next day at the latest. I was hoping maybe I'd find some money in this little money box, but no such luck. Anyways, I like to get the donation stuff out right away because otherwise I'm just leaving piles in my house that have to go at a later time, and it's just a different kind of clutter. So I just feel way more accomplished if I get them out. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that I do my projects in multiple days. So there have been many a weeks where I've been working on like a big decluttering project, and I might make 3 separate trips to the donation center in that week. I don't save it all for once because to me, it just feels better to get it out of my house as soon as possible, even if that means I have to make multiple trips, because I can just see the progress so much quicker that way. A couple of things I like to keep in my china hutch. I don't know, it's just is the space I designated for them, and it makes sense to me, are like I have some flameless tea light candles, some pillar candles, things like that. I'm just going to continue keeping them in my china hutch. It doesn't matter where you keep things as long as it makes sense for you and they are functional in your house. I did find some light bulbs and a chain for my chandelier that's in here, so I think I'm going to keep that in the china hutch as well. And then I found this mirror that I've had forever and never ever used it. So that's going to donation. Let's take a look at everything I'm getting rid of. All right, so these are all instruction manuals that can just be trashed. Some of my old purses that I don't want to give up, so I'm going to take those into my bedroom and put them into my closet. I'm actually way more likely to cycle through them and reuse them if they're in my closet. This is a whole bunch of stuff that just needs to go down into the basement. I don't know. This must have been from the past year and a half when we switched out all of our light switches and outlet covers and all of that stuff. This must have all been left over. So I'll put those with the tools downstairs. Keeping all of this stuff here, all of this stuff and that. And then I already put some stuff over to donation. Let me show you that. So you already saw me box up all the plates. I've got this camera case. I have a tablecloth in there, some thank you cards, a mirror, and I got to ask my husband about his old bowling shoes. But a lot of stuff removed that is going to donations, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I so appreciate you. I hope it gave you some inspiration to declutter if you are in decluttering mode like I am right now. And if you're not in decluttering mode, maybe it gave you a little bit of inspiration just to go check out one drawer and see how maybe you could make it a little bit more functional for you, or if there's things in there that you might want to get rid of. I created so much space inside of this China hutch. It feels so good just to have empty space. If there's something I ever want to put in there, now I'll have room. But just to open it up and see empty space just feels dang good. So I'm going to finish putting the things that I want back in here. And of course, I have already taken care of all the things that go other places. I don't leave them sitting around the house. So I'm taking this stuff down into the basement, and I'm going to take the purses up to my bedroom. I don't know why I ever had them in there. But anyways, we're going to take a look at some before and afters of the China hutch. But first, I got to move the table back because I had pushed it way out so I'd have plenty of room to get in and out of the China hutch, which there is plenty of room, but I knew I'd be bending down. And so anyways, moving that all back, I'm going to clean the table off real quick while I'm here. And I've got this table runner that I used for Christmas. It's reversible, and the other side just looks super cute for winter. So I'm just going to put the other side up so the table has a nice little table runner on it. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate you so very much. All right, let's get to the before and after. So this is what this side looked like before I got in here and decluttered it. Not much room for anything to fit in there, but now, oh my gosh, look at all that empty space I have. I absolutely love it. It feels so much better. And then, of course, the China hutch is all one unit, but I just videoed them based on the doors and what I could fit in my camera. So this was before of this side. And again, just basically, you can see stuff is jam-packed in there. And now it's not so jam-packed. Oh, my gosh. So happy to have this finished. And like I said, the donations are out of my house. I packed up my trunk. Donna Jean and I were running some errands, so I got them out right away. Feels so good. Thank you again so much for spending some time with me today. I appreciate you, and I'm going to see you next week for another video. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!